Going on to the next sign is Gemini, which is an air sign, and it's a male sign. Gemini, your head is spinning. There's a lot of black around you, but honestly, for how a lot of people look, you're not looking that bad. I'm going to give you a mantra, and the mantra should be, even though I'm depressed and dizzy, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm depressed and dizzy, you don't seem to be confused, which a lot of us were last week. You're just depressed at what you see, and you're kind of dizzy. So the mantra is repeated in silence. And you blow out your breath through your mouth. And notice your shoulders. See how they drop once you do the mantra 2 or 3 times. You have to pay attention to your body, because that will be proof to you that you're not just doing a silly little exercise that does nothing. You're actually doing mental yoga for the part of you in other dimensions that creates reality. It works. Try it. But you need to be the judge. That's why you have to pay attention to your body. And as you see it releasing muscles, like in the shoulder, and relaxing, that means that this part of your mind can now create what you want and what you intend, rather than just reacting to what other people are choosing. We're going to go on to Libra, which is a male sign, and it's an air sign. Libra, you are massively depressed. Your mind strings. You have a center axis, which is the Holy Grail. We all have one inside of us, and from it extend 72,000 strings. I named mind streams because I discovered them. Science also discovered them, and they call them cannabinoid receptors. Libra, your mind streams are pointed straight up. That means that you are not dealing well with happenings on the physical dimension. That means that you are paying too much attention to spiritual, and usually that means that you literally have a feeling of wanting to die. Libras are going through living hell right now. Sorry, Libra. This is a process, but you need to let go of that old world so that you can not only embrace, but like in a football game, grab that ball and take it to the finish line, the goalpost. But right now, your mantra is, even though I hate and want to die, I love and accept myself. One of the problems with excess fire is that it increases suicides and it increases the desire to die. One of the neat things is that science has already proven the relationship between the rise in temperature and suicides. Wherever there's a rise in temperature, there's a rise in suicide. And in Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, extra fire means mental illness. And your little cell phone, what does it radiate? Heat, fire. Okay? That's your mantra, Libra, talking to you. Why even bother? You can't hear because you are so desperately unhappy. That mantra is going to make a huge difference for you from the first minute that you try it. Okay? Aquarius is the next sign. That is a male sign, and it's an air sign. I'm dying of curiosity to see what's going on with Aquarius. These strings that you see here, where I'm showing the body and 72,000 strings that extend, most of them parallel to the ground. In Aquarius, a whole section of those strings is extra long, and it is wrapping around the body. Which, by the way, is what they do in black magic. A lot of times they get a little doll and they put strings around it. They tie it up. Well, you can do that to yourself. And Aquarius has done this to themselves. But the good news is that you have done, Aquarius, to hold yourself back and to wrap yourself tight, because you don't really want to talk about what you're thinking about. You are unwrapping. Your mind is unwrapping itself. Your body is going to be able to relax more. And I think you're going to become more vocal about what you know. Not more vocal as in engaging in fights or sharing stuff that's unimportant. You're going to be sharing stuff that you know that you never shared before, that you held back. Aquariuses know a lot, but they hold back a lot because they think the other people are not going to understand it. They're not ready. I think that's going to change. And I think you're going to feel a lot more satisfied, Aquarius. because you're going to unwrap yourself and you're going to be more you. Your mantra, really, honestly, Aquarius, it's depression. So your mantra should be, which you repeat in silence and expel the breath through the mouth, is, even though I'm depressed and my heart is broken, I love and accept myself. Your heart's been broken for a long time because Aquariuses are very psychic, very intuitive, and you can see the handwriting on the wall. Things have not traveled down the correct path. And you can kind of see not exactly where we're going to end up, but you know it's not going to be a good place. We create reality. We can change that. And this week we're starting on Twitter in English and Spanish. We're starting our mantra mental yoga sessions for world peace. But you can't have peace in the world unless you have peace. And I think Aquarius is going to step up to bat now from what it is that I'm seeing that is happening to their assemblage of bodies, the part of it that has to do with their mind. Those strings channel something called Amrit, which is a nectar, which is your consciousness, who you are. Who you are is a nectar that flows through the bodies and these strings. Aquariuses, you're stepping up to bat. This is a good thing.